and welcome to Kudos Latte show. And today, in this show, I promise you this show is going to be super awesome, super amazing. Because if I tell you our guest from Germany, oh my gosh, she is amazing, she is versatile, and she is so vivacious. So if you want to check who is she, then you have to check out her video. Here is my lovely, lovely guest, Tanya Legault. Welcome to our show, and it's been a great privilege and honor for me to host you today. So let's get going, and Tanya, without any delay, without any pause, because my global audience are so excited to know your life journey. So I pass the ball in your court. Kindly go on.
Thank you so much, Supriya. So I was born and raised in Canada. Went to business school since as a child I spent time with my grandfather, who was an entrepreneur. And I thought, I really like the lifestyle that he has. You know, there was so much leisure in the way he allocated his time, no one telling him what to do. And I really appreciated the relationships he had with other individuals. So I went to business school and I found my niche in business school through the human resources segment. So worked in that field for several years, did some operations, yet the corporate life was not animating me so much, but I didn't have that edge to get into entrepreneurship myself. There was a bit of fear. And so a certain event happened in 2021 that really shifted everything for me, that I thought, okay, I cannot wait any longer. I must take action on this entrepreneurship, because that voice inside of me was just saying, you got to do this. If you don't do it now, you never will. And what else do you need in your life for that to happen for you? So there you go. I started the steps to create my own organization at that time, top tier consulting. And with the networking that I truly appreciated, we actually merged with another entity, and that is the Powerful Vibes Institute. And now we have come together, our team and the Powerful Vibes team. We're all based out of Germany, and we are serving the global marketplace. So it's a pleasure to speak to that global audience of yours at the Kudos Latte series.
Wow, this is called, Tanya, a powerful, a crisp, and a very motivating journey. And I love your enthusiasm to see things, to explore things, and to move forward in life. But Tanya, I am not wrong if you are a very successful woman. There is no doubt in that. But still, I want to know, behind this successful woman that is called, we know as Tanya, what are the challenges and what type of challenges you had faced in order to come up to such a level of success, determination, and hard work. So kindly enlighten the world one of your great challenge. Some people call problems, some people call challenges, and I would love to know that.
Thank you so much. Well, the event in 2021 that really shook me at a core was that my father was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And his journey was very rapid. Went into the hospital, got the diagnosis. 8 weeks later, had transitioned to the other side. And so I found myself pretty much celebrating my father's life when he was only 62. And at the time I was in my early 30s, and I thought, gosh, if that is my lifespan, half of it has already passed. So that was a huge challenge to see, hey, you might be at a crossroad at this time. And so what I did to overcome that challenge, since I was quite familiar with grief, having experienced it 5 previous times in my life, I went to get help. I started looking around online of, okay, I know the grief process will kick in. What must I do to take action right now and take control of that circumstance, as opposed to it take control of me? Because the previous time I was in grief, that grief followed me for approximately 10 years. So you talk about challenges, Dr. Supriya, that was a huge one. And so, the saying, ask and it is given. So I was yearning, seeking, and that is when a friend of mine said, hey, you should look at this challenge for the next month. And that kept my head above water, saying, okay, I have something to look forward to. I have something holding me accountable. And from there, I got connected to phenomenal mentors who took me on a journey to transform that grief and that sadness into an opportunity for entrepreneurship. And from there, everything just expanded.
Tanya, this is called when we are moving ahead in life and we encounter with some of the challenges that we haven't expected in life. Oh, this can't be happened to us. This we have read only in newspaper. This we have read only in books. But when we encounter, as you said in your life journey, when you came to know that your dad is suffering, diagnosed in cancer, so I can imagine what sort of a mindset you were in, and it can shook you up like anything. But I really, really appreciate your strength, your inner strength, your courage that had made you a very strong woman. And the loveliest thing was that you kept moving on. Yes, besides being terrorized, instead of getting stressed, instead of getting in tension, you just had a positive vibe that, yes, let's move on in life. And let's face it, because facing your fear, that what makes you fearless, Tanya. And I really salute you for such a great, such a, valor, strength that is seen very, very rarely in some of us. So this is really great and awesome. And I must appreciate your all challenges in life that has transformed you into a very strong person, a very strong woman. So hats off to you, dear. Keep moving on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the only journey, because this latte show is so special, as I said earlier. And now, this segment, we are going to talk about Tanya's work, Tanya's profession, because she is a great startup entrepreneur, global entrepreneur. And I can't stop myself in asking, Tanya, can you enlighten with your profession, what you do exactly, and how people can leverage from your great work?
Absolutely. So, with the work we do now, coming together, pulling on everybody's challenges that they overcame in their respective ways, we created a 12-step process for an individual to get from where they are, whether that's confused, frustrated, mad, sad, you name it, and really unlock the joy, the happiness, the prosperity, and abundance that's available to them through those 12 steps, which we complete over 12 weeks. And individuals are invited to do that on a one-on-one basis if they prefer that accountability and that coaching, or in a group setting if they're a person who thrives off of communities. And I'm speaking a lot about the individual here. However, this process, given that it's tailored to the human being, it applies very much to the corporate space. And that is where we focus our efforts as well, helping businesses elevate, empower their staff, their workforce, their teams to truly express all the results and the greatness that lies within them. Because there is just one key element that so many other trainings don't address. And when we discovered that, it impacted so many companies to have their employees become superstars. And now that is my greatest joy, to see a business go from a certain revenue level to another. And that's why I'm so delighted to be on this global call, speaking to the global entrepreneurs, since it doesn't matter where you are in the world, your organization and you as an individual can prosper like any other individual, because we leverage the power within and not the power around you.
Wow, this is so great. And here I would love to draw the attention of so many global viewers, educators who really want to transform their life with Tanya's coaching. I must say, she's a great coach. She's a mind blowing, fantabulous coach. So kindly connect with her and make your life meaningful, successful, and a transformed one. And also a global entrepreneur she is. So if you want to elevate your business, if you want to elevate your startup business, she is an expert in that field. So kindly connect and make your life a meaningful, a successful, and most important, a happier one that make you a very successful person, a very happy person. So I take the guarantee and I take the full consent. Go with Tanya and just make your life meaningful. So good to go with Tanya. And yes, we all are doing our businesses, startup entrepreneurs. We don't know how to start our business from scratch. So this is a golden opportunity. Don't miss it. Great going, Tanya. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Well, this journey will be incomplete if I won't ask Tanya this question, which is so favorite for everyone and to me too. Tanya, can you tell me something about our latte show or anything about Kiddos Miracles, whatever coming in your heart? So, straight from your heart, anything about Kiddos Miracles.
Absolutely. So I totally appreciate the realm of application that Kudos Miracles is involving itself in. You know, I really have great respect for an organization who says, hey, I see the environment. I want to have my take on that. I see people. I want to help them with that. And I want to create a marketplace, a venue where individuals, various interests, come together and can be catered. And I want to give a shout out to the founder, Matt, an exceptional, very humble individual. If you have the pleasure to share some words with him or collaborate with him, his vision is absolutely captivating. And I am honored to be on this call and to collaborate with Kudos Miracles, making that world more joyful and prosperous in its own way. And that's where the alignment occurs, and how even if we are diverse, we can come together in unity and make something miraculous happen together.
Well, Tanya, you are miraculous, and we are all are miraculous in some or other way. And yes, that's what we say. We are the miracles. We have to move on. We need to create miracles in the society so that everybody can be benefited, everybody can be happy, and everybody can move on in their life. Because in this world, there are so many stresses, there are so many people who are under depression, and we need to make them out of their life, sad life, and we need to give them lot and lot of happiness by becoming the best miracles in the world. So, Tanya, this was really fabulous, and it was a great coffee talk show with you. And before I say goodbye, because Tanya is running short of time and we need to move on, Tanya, only and only one question. What's your mission and vision? If I say, what are Tanya's mission and vision? So kindly go once again.
Thank you so much. So, the vision is for every individual to be able to express their true self, really get to benefit and experience that there's more to life, and feel it in your heart and see it around you, and not have it as a dream. So turning that dream into your current life. And you know, there was a saying of some people, they say, oh, I'm just existing. And after having experienced the passing of my father and the previous 5 other grief instances before that, I don't want to simply exist. And so, if other listeners here know of an individual who that is their frame of mind, let's come together and create that miracle for them. And let's be honest, it's not much of a miracle since it's just what's meant for them. But I can understand for them it is miraculous. But that's the way the wonderful world works, and life comes to embrace every single individual on this planet. And so, If our organization can add that value to one person or to an organization, that is where my vision becomes more of my reality, since I'm able to pay it forward. What I have experienced and gained, I can share it with another individual, and I know that is that wonderful snowball effect, just like all of Kudos initiative are snowball effects into that greater positive greatness.
Wow, this is called a powerful message which everybody. And Tanya, I'm becoming so emotional when you said about yes, we need to move on, and seeing your life journey when you just crossed so many hurdles in your life and you moved on. And yeah, the just going with your father, the demise of your father made you a super strong woman. And I really appreciate you. Go on in your life, move on in your life. And yes, the mission and vision are really awesome. So hats off to you. Keep moving on. And the world, I think this what can be more powerful and inspirational podcast show other than this Tanya Legault. So hats off to you. Great going. And everyone, stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye bye for now. Thank you so much, Tanya.
Thank you.